out here, many people have had to go to residential schools. My grandmother never went to school. So she had the other side. She learned to read and write after her husband died. When her first 3 children were born, she would speak her language with her children. Her husband was gone during the day. He'd come home, and when he finally heard her after the 3rd child speaking her language and it's Montagnais, to her children, he started beating her and the kids for not speaking a real language. So by the time my mother was born, many children later, she'd never heard it. So there's cultural disconnection. When we were born, we were never told, because my mother was not white and she was not Indian. So she couldn't go to these buildings, she couldn't go to those buildings, she couldn't go to this part, she couldn't do this, she couldn't do that, because she was neither. So again, exclusion. So we come to Ontario, she raises us as white kids. And if you look, I pass. My sisters and brother pass even more than I do. In 1992, I'm a scout leader at the Jamboree at Manitoulin Island. And there are Native women and men from the Arctic down to Mexico, a couple from the north end of South America. And they take one look at me and they say, "Oh, you come from over there." And they show on the map. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. So for 4 days, I listened to people who don't know me take one look and tell me where I come from. So I went home, interrogated my mother. It took 6 months. She finally admitted it. And only last summer, I found out where and when my grandmother was born. So as soon as I know where her parents were born, then I have evidence. Then I can take steps to get my card. So that's where that sits.